When it comes to finding information on the latest industry trends and best practices, you likely turn to blogs, articles, newsletters, or weekly videos such as our 2-Minute Tuesdays. While these are all good sources of information, few things top conferences and trade shows for getting current and timely information in an efficient manner. Trade shows in particular are great opportunities to get live answers to your specific questions on multiple topics. Obviously, a lot of shows were canceled last year, and while smaller events are starting to come back, this year many of the larger ones are moving to online platforms. If you're like me, you're probably wondering what in the world that would look like and how to get the most bang for your buck out of a virtual trade show. So in this week's video, we'll be talking about what to expect from a virtual event and a few tips for making the most of your experience. At a typical event, you expect to have exhibit hall time between presentations when you'll walk the show floor. You'll visit a variety of booths, collect information, and ask questions. If you're lucky, you maybe even win a prize or two. Afterward, there's usually a cocktail hour or other networking event where you can catch up with some folks you missed. At a virtual event, there'll be virtual booths, which are like mini websites hosting a variety of content. You'll be able to download those same informational sheets, but there might be links to articles and videos in addition to that. As far as exhibit time, there generally will be dedicated time for visiting those booths, but they'll often be 24-hour access or even over multiple days of a full conference where you can go back and visit those same virtual booths. As far as communication, you can expect to see features like live chat, video chat, and links to private Zoom meetings within these virtual booths. Now here are a few quick tips for making the most of your next virtual event. Plan ahead. Review the directories and presentation topics to help you spur questions. Jot down a list of questions and who you might think would have good answers. Look to schedule virtual booth visits with key vendors outside of the designated exhibit time so that you can make the most of that time in meeting new folks. Note questions when in a presentation so that you can follow up with those when you get out on the virtual floor. Can't make a presentation? Schedule a session with the presenter. Then, during the exhibit time, find similar companies to visit and get a second opinion. Thanks for checking out 2-Minute Tuesday. And if you're a property manager, be sure to visit our virtual booth at the CAI Expo starting April 27th. You can find links on our website for upcoming shows in other industries as well. If you've got feedback or know some great shows coming up, feel free to share them in the comments, and remember to like and share below.